which is 4,050 plus the 200 in the middle is 6,450 if you want to go for it. Well, he's gone for 59. Do me a favour. Okay. I like this bet. There's no flush draw out there. You've got the complete top end. You've got to put the pressure on the man leading out, asking a question. And he just got bottom two. And I think he's going to win it. Here and now.
So you don't have three aces at least.
I don't have three.
Hey.
Is it a mix? Maybe one. Most likely.
He's going nowhere, I don't think, Langman here. Except in the bin. He got a gut shot, two backdoor flush draws, and bottom two pair against a fairly solid player.
Yeah.
That has check raised you on the flop.
Everybody's sleeping in front of the streaming.
Clock.
Look at boring Langmans.
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking about, really. It's taken a while there. It's probably just fold.
For me? She's like harder, right?
All right. Right, Langman really putting some thought into this. Maybe he puts his opponent on this kind of hand. But again, it's a judgment call. Problem is, if you're wrong, you're so wrong that you're in so much trouble. And he's folding. Florian Langman.
One card.
Sweating Thomas Bichon there.
How many minutes?
Okay, guys, just been announced. We are on a 10-minute break. Go to the toilet, put the kettle on, make something to eat. Whatever you fancy, but I'll be back in 10.
Cannot tell you because you're too lazy to watch the streaming in half hour. You will never know.
Two backdoor flush draws.
And top pair, ace king. So tell me what you got. I will tell you what I got. Maybe.
Yeah, telephone is good. How much are you? 40.
Okay, welcome back. I'm Paul Zimbler, bringing you all the live action from King's Casino, Cash Kings. Today we're playing 50, 100 pot limit Omaha. We're halfway through the day. Biggest pot so far, 50,000. On the screen there you can see Jan Peter Jachman is our big winner at the moment. He's up just over 30,000. Patrick Antonius up 15,000. Leon's down just over 10. Thomas down just over 10. Yanni down just over 20. Dimitri's up 15. Besim from 700 chips is up to nearly 17,000. It's a little 7,000 profit. And Florian is down about 12,000. We're going to be resuming. Well, just about now. 50, 100. Straddle announced from Leon. 200.
Now we need to do some action.
And you guys at home, don't forget competition time.
1,000 blind.
Well, you got to let us know. Oh, hold on. Before I tell you that, Leon's announced a 1,000 blind raise. Man of his word. Last time he had aces double suited. All you got to do is let us know what the biggest pot of the night's going to be, or what you think it'll be. If you're right, we're giving away money, tournament credit to use here at the King's Casino.
I think you can announce it.
Yes.
You cannot put it in. You can announce it, but it's not like only must or something. Because otherwise, just the rule. I just explained to you.
They can do anything. Maybe somebody get aces and want to get my 1,000.
Yeah, you can announce it and you can raise. But if something, I don't know, off the floor.
I do 1,000. Okay. This chair is going down. One pot.
Yanni is called.
Ein schwarzer Tee.
Oh, I'm just looking at the graphics. I'm just back.
Nee, frisch an der Seite.
Cappuccino, please. Cappuccino. And cappuccino.
Florian Langman raising it up to 300. Looks like a re-raise from Leon. It's a repot from Langman. He knows Leon's not going to fold. 10-10, 7-6. That's a man ready to gamble. Look at this top set for Langman. Surely he's going to check if it comes to him. If Leon had a flush draw, Leon would lead out. If Leon had a rat, Leon would lead out. Well, I think 1,600 says I got top set. I think you're better off checking. And Leon's sniffing this one out. Why would you bet 1,600? No, he's going to give it up. It's too late now. That body language tells it all. 7,500 for Florian.
Yeah, true. This is true.
Oh yeah, the first time we no straddles.
Leon asking the boys to straddle. No joy. It's just 50, 100. Too small for Leon. He's folding. Bichon surely raising this up. Ace, double, king, 5. The spades. Bassim's called. 10, 7, 3 rainbow. Bassim with a pair. 2 pairs, sorry. Top and bottom. It's betting a call. He needs to find a king or a 7, and look at this. King has come out, and Bassim now with top 2 thinks he's good. The case king. Thomas Bichon surely set for a double up here, as Bassim leads out for 1,500. $6,000, just under 6,000 would be a pot-sized bet. And there's the re-raise. 5,400, 39 more to call, 14,000 behind. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw Bassim put it all in here. That's his style of play. But if he thinks it through, what can he be beating? The man's raised pre-flop. He's called your bet on the flop and he's raised you on the turn. When he has re-raised, he's all in. As predicted, we've seen these guys play before. He's going to see he's in bad news and the word is drawing dead. And the floor man will be over in a moment to top him up, maybe another 15,000. And the river, even though it's irrelevant.
And I have a different share because this one
It's an ace.
always goes down to the share. How much?
Thomas Bichon, 33,950 is the pot. And Bassim, he had his 700 chips. He spun it up to 18k, but he's back down to the felt and reloading. Take confirmation. 15,000 euros is the reload. $50 or 100. I'm surprised we didn't get the 2, 4, 800 straddles in. Leon pumping it up. In Hold'em we got the expression any 2. In Omaha it's any 4. Queen 6, 4, 3. And look at this, we've got queens behind. We've got 9s with the ace suited. We've got kings. And Yachman with king 9, 7 deuce. Not sure where he's going. Nothing like a queen 10, 9 flop. Well, there's the 10. It's top set for Langman. And Leon's got the best of it with the queen flush. Yachman also with a flush. And Leon's bet. Yachman's just called. Quite rightly so. 5 on the turn. Leon probably going to bet a bit bigger now. If he didn't get raised, he's pretty sure his opponent won't have the nut flush. And he's gone half pot. It's 2 and a 6. He's getting 3 to 1. We can see his 4 to 1. Got expected value. If it does pair the board, he might get paid. I wouldn't be surprised if Langman folds though. Yeah, there it is. People at home might be wondering, how can you fold top set? It's a mathematical game. If it pairs the board, you're probably not going to get paid. The 5 brings a lot of straights. 5, 6, 7 wrap might have got there.
Why do we change dealer now? We just started to play. Why do we change dealer now? Where's starter? What is going on here? Why didn't you change dealer on the break? What are you, stupid or what?
I think they counted the break.
Which job he's making good, you know, come on. You're playing 5 minutes, you know, he's changing a dealer. Why you need a dealer? Yeah, dealer is good.
Yeah, it takes time.
Leon's wondering why they're changing dealers, but there's probably got a policy every half an hour they change the dealer. And they're on the half an hour.
Call Tarkan, what's going on with you?
Yeah, there was a break, but the dealer sits at the table during the break.
How is it possible? Were you sleeping or what's going on? You didn't sleep well? I don't understand this. People taking money for a job and not doing the job. It's crazy.
Well, he's not happy, Leon. But he hasn't forgot to double straddle. Action of Besim, who's called. Yachman folded. Patrick makes it up. Leon checks. We are 3 ways to the flop. Ace, Jack, 3. Couple of hearts. Nothing there for Leon or Patrick. Not sure what Besim's hand is at the moment. And that won't stop Leon betting. Pot's 950. Not sure how it is because there was another player in. The bet, there was 1,400 in the pot. And he bets 1,400.
Spot in the middle.
Nail.
Change that direction.
Patrick just noticed a mark on one of the cards. Sometimes in Omaha, when there's a lot of cards, people, they dig their nails in to take a look at the cards and they leave nail marks. Happens a lot more in Omaha than it does in Hold'em. Dealers are going to have to go back to the old-fashioned shuffle. Give the machine a rest. 50, 100. Leon will be 200 straddle. action on Thomas.
This Rozvadov. When was the first turn?
Jackson 4s in his hand. I'm pretty sure he's going to call a 200. Well, looks like he's going for the raisey daisy. 600 now. 10-9-8-7 for Dimitri. That's a nice playable hand. He's going to call. Yachman, he's called with worse, but he's giving it up. And Leon, look at this, triple aces and not one of them suited. He's gone for the repot. And I'll tell you something, I'll take Dimitri's hand in this spot all day long. Bichon called, Dimitri calls. 6,000 in the middle now. Jack 9-4. Look at this. He's flopped top set and bottom set. Dimitri with a wrap. And Leon with the overpair. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Dimitri and Bichon get the chips in here. And Dimitri with his wrap has also got the flush draw. You can see his favourite against the set. That's because a lot of the outs are gone. 2 9s are gone. 2 4s are gone. He can basically hit a jack, a 4, or a 9. If the straight does come, he's winning now. But he's an underdog. 8,600 is the bet. Dimitri's got to move in here.
You do it twice?
They are all in. Leon's folded. He's called. They've agreed to run it twice. This is a cash game. Cash Kings. Leon folding.
Oh.
Turns a 6. Is no help. Just extends his straight draws. The river
I'm happy to have the first one.
is a king. Set of jacks is the winner. Like he said, he's happy with the first one. Probably not going to win them both. Dimitri won the second one. He's hit the diamond and he hit the queen. Both were good for him. And that's going to be a split pot, but the pot's 52,250. So they're getting bigger. The players are getting more lively. So if you just tuned in and you're watching them running it twice and wondering what it's all about, when players are all in, sometimes they run it once to have just one board. If they run it twice or 3 times, they can run the turn and river. If they're putting it all in on the flop twice, and they'll split the pot in 2. If they run it 3 times, they split the pot into 3. And however many pots you win, that's your share of the pot that you'll take. He's going to shuffle in a new deck. Have you got what it takes to come and play at Cash Kings? Are you interested to play in the high stakes cash games or even a low stake cash game on the TV? Let us know. Wondering what to do next week? Well, come on down to the King's Casino, Rozvadov. There is a €1 million guarantee World Series of Poker ring event. €1,650 is the buy-in. Day 1A starts Friday, Day 1B on Saturday, and Day 2 Sunday, with the final taking place on Monday. We've got the Super High Roller event, €25,000. Plenty of other events happening in between. Check out kingspokernews.com or their Facebook page, Poker Room Kings. Meanwhile, Patrick Antonius pumping it up to 600. Leon, Jack 10-9-8, all off suit. Looks like he's He's 3-bet there to 2,000.
One time.
Antonius calls.
One time flop, one time turn, and one time river. Nothing to time.
Now Leon could represent this if Patrick checks to him. And he has, and he's not messed about. He's just bet full pot. And he said if Patrick's got a 7, good luck to him.
I do. I tried to bet with them. They couldn't take the game, and then something wrong went. I wanted to bet like 200,000 on the game, on the big game. I wanted to bet Champions League. Took them too long to take a bet. I got frustrated. Yeah. And I would have lost.
We need to see the right-hand side of the table pick up a little bit. All the action happening in trap 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. There in the foreground we could see Tarkan.
Taka, when it's a break, change the dealer in the break. Start with a fresh dealer. Looks terrible when it's a break. We start playing, third hand, change dealer.
Mikä ero on ruskausokerilla ja valkoisella?
Joo, terveellistä ruskea. Joo.
Getting a little telling off from Leon. Anyway, we're 4-way to the flop. 8, 6, deuce gives 2 pair to Leon with a gut shot. Not too much else for anyone else. Dimitri with the overpair.
Taka, again, this card. Cards are so bad.
Look at that, it's paired to 6. And Bessim from worst to first. He's going to bet it. A 53 in the middle. He's bet 3k. Yachman calling here. Not really sure what that's all about, unless he's planning a move. Can only assume he's planning on betting if a diamond comes. Well, Bessim's filled up. Not really sure I like this bet. I don't know what he's going to get called by. Better off trying to check. See if his opponent will hang himself. We know it's going to fold.
Warum glaube ich Sie nicht? Erklär mir mal. Warum glaube ich Sie nicht? Ich verstehe das nicht.
Pass quicker, my friend. Pass quicker. Oh, he looks like used to watch Chips when I was a kid. 2 guys on the motorbike. Bessim looking like he's on his bike with the glasses. It's 10,400 to call. All you got is a pair of 10s. All you can beat is a stone cold bluff. You can't even make a move against your opponent and re-raise because he's all in. Maybe I'm missing something, but is he really thinking about calling? This one is what they call a hero call. Gone wrong. If he calls and loses this, we got a game, I promise you. the wheels would come off.
Früher ist mit mir mal geredet, der macht doch nicht mehr. Ne?
And I can't translate what he's saying because I have no idea.
Eihän Risto tullut. Luuskan tullut.
Yeah, he's folding. Just wasting a couple of minutes of our... maybe he's trying to see if Besson will show him. Some players take a little bit longer to call.
Du wüsstest, mit wie wenig ich überlegt habe. Also mit, du wüsstest,
Thanks for the translation.
ich überlegt habe zu kommen. Also ich habe ja nicht meine Damen.
There we can see all the players with their chip counts, profits and losses. Jan-Peter Jachman,
Wenn ich mir anschaue,
at the moment the biggest winner. On way to the finish line.
hast du wirklich jetzt überlegt? 6 Damen, und du hast Vollbananen.
Not much happening in that end, as we know. Pretty sure we might see a raise here. Well, he's just flatted. Round to Leon. He's got a suited ace. He's on the button. He's raising it. Well, it's just a small raise. 200 on top. Jachman's calling. Antonius is calling. Same faces. Off to the flop. Look at this. Leon flopping another set. Jachman with a weak flush draw. Patrick with a bigger flush draw. This pot might get a little bit big. A little bit quick. All we got to do is find like an 8 on the turn. That's one call. I can't imagine Patrick's giving this one up. Nope. Now we can see 4,000 in the middle. It's the ace of clubs. Patrick's going to love this card. He's now got the nuts. The nut flush draw. Jachman still with a gut shot and a weak flush. But Patrick's leading out here because he knows Leon will check behind if he doesn't have it. And if he's got a set, he's not folding. 3,000 into 7,000. We can see with the math it's a bad call. But Leon wants to gamble. Now Jachman with a decision. And surely there's no decision. Patrick's not been stepping out of line today. So if Patrick doesn't have the flush, Leon's got it. And if Leon doesn't have it, Patrick's got it. I'm pretty sure one of them's got bigger than an 8 high. And he's worked it out and he's folded. I don't know about you guys, I'm funking for a paired board. Not to beat, it's the 3 of clubs. Antonius should bet like another 3,000. But he's gone big, he's gone for 10k, he's gone full pot. Leon's not paying him off. Hand 69. And there you can see it. Remember the 5th of November. It's event number 13, lucky for some. World Series of Poker, super high roller. €25,000 buy-in, €500,000 guaranteed. We'll be bringing you the action on the live stream.
Ich weiß nicht genau, ich kann mich da nicht gut informieren. Aber der wird das schon gut aufziehen. Bin ich mir sicher.
Folding round, Leon will raise this. He's just playing for fun. Thomas Bichon folding. Vinny in the small blind calling. Got a suited ace. Dimitri, pair of jacks. And Besim with a rag hand. That should not be calling the extra 300. But some people think there's value. 300 to win 17. And it's top set for Dimitri. 3 hearts on the board. None of them with a flush. It looks like Bessim's had a stab here. You can't blame the man. At least he had a plan. He decided to call with a plan that he would bet. It's going to get called. Dimitri staring at the dealer, and all he's thinking is, please pair this board. His prayers are not answered. And I'd love to see if Bessim can pull the trigger on the turn. If he can bet this turn, he's taking this pot. And this is the example we were talking about earlier, where a player takes a little bit longer to check, hoping his player checks behind, but I was wrong, he'd already checked. And he bets 1,600. Now the problem is the bet's too small. 1,600. In his mind, he's got 10 outs, 20%. We can see on the screen he's 100%. He's going to call 1,600. I think the bet was a tiny bit too small there from Bessim. But if it doesn't pair the board... Oh, I apologise. There was a little greenie under there. Dimitri's pulled out a check raise. And he can do this because he's got the ace of hearts in his hand. And Bessim, you can't blame the man for trying. He wasn't to know his opponent behind had the bare ace of hearts. There it is, Jan Peter Jachman, 25,000 up. Yanni Vilmunen, the big loser at the moment. Ike Haxton, you're right, I did not see that he had the bare ace until right at the end. This is a nice hand for the button. Jack, 10-8, double suited. Bessim, he likes to see a lot of flops. And believe it or not, Leon is not in this pot. Bottom 2 pair for Jachman. Flush draw for Langman. As we check the round, well, he's paired the king, so it's pretty much he who wants to take it has to bet. First man to bet's going to take the pot. Well, it's check round again. The button surely wants to make a stab. It looks like he has made a bet. And that's pretty much going to take it.
I like to stay away from
But he
his
was
family
in
for more than 2
Prague
weeks.
with us several times. First time we had to catch him.
I'm quite remember. But you play in Prague, you play 1 or 2 days, 2 years in a row, but can you like 1 day?
Devo, yeah, this is live.
I killed him.
We started at 7 p.m. Started streaming at 7:30.
Next.
We've got about 2.5 hours left today. We'll be back tomorrow. 100, 200 pop limit, no limit hold'em tomorrow. And on Tuesday, we're going to have yet to be confirmed 200, 400 no limit hold'em, starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Vegas for the summertime. I used to go in Vegas for like 2 weeks, then coming back in Europe.
The straddles are on 50, 100, 200, 400, 800.
Good daddy.
800 to call.
Theo. It's tough to go in America to come back only for 1 week to see your family, right?
Action back on Jan Peter. He's folding. Just the same two boys again. Sometimes this is the problem if you have too big a straddles in a game. If people are sitting with 10,000 and the straddles go up to 800, they're playing short stack poker and they can't get involved without a monster.
John Duffy said he had a deal back in the days. And
Patrick,
he cancelled it because he got too lazy.
2,500.
Lazy, and they regrets cancelling the deal.
Leon with a king flush draw
Yeah.
on a paired board.
I was too little back in the days, but now
We've seen him call these, we've seen him fold. Guess it just depends what mood he's in. Look at this, we've even seen him make a move. Is he going for the raise?
I loved when he played with
And yes, he is.
in Las Vegas.
And a snap fold from Patrick
These two guys clashing
with a cheeky smile.
It was the case last year. We played one day, this 1-2 game PLO, and they were like close together.
And Leon taking a masseuse for a massage.
Check, check. There is 3 hearts, another turn. Check, check, check. Then is coming John Duffy, betting like 6,000. And Theo on the back, like to chat together. Called this bluff. And then came, let's say, pair the jack or something. Whatever. And John Duffy was in the tank for like 3 minutes, and you can see he really wanted to play, but he doesn't want to
Yep,
go
30-minute delay.
because of CO2. So then he checked and Theo said, I got a jack. He was just voting. But because he makes 3 jack on the river, he said, okay, now I have the hand, I check. And then it was a lot of like, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah. So good.
400 straddle is on.
Eddie's a good guy.
Actually, it's 2 guys. It's really nice to play with because you're laughing so much with it.
And you can see their player's been dealt in that's not at the table.
When they are
Just explaining that earlier. Here, what they do in the cash games, they'll deal you in until you're big blind. And if you're not there for your big blind, then you'll be dealt out.
I think this, yeah, you can't. He told stories you can't tell.
Nice little hand for Jan Peter. He's got the low end. Leon with the ace king 10 deuce double suited. And Patrick stuck in between them.
He said to me, it was 2 times before the matches.
So it's top 2 for Leon. It's a gut shot for Patrick. And it's a wrap for Jan Peter. Could see a little bit of fireworks between trap 1 and trap 3. Well, Leon's bet out just under the pot, 3,000. Snap call.
I'm not in my flat mate is
And a snap fold. We are heads up to the turn. A deuce, a 3 or a 5. We'll give Jan Peter the straight. It's not to be, but he's picked up spades. Leon will bet again, and he'll bet probably like between 7 and 10,000. He likes to bet big. And he's gone for 6. Yeah, and Peter's not folding. He's just wondering whether he should put the rest of Leon's chips in now. But you are still on a draw.
A friend of mine who loves that stuff is going again in November or December.
He just has a pair of 4s at the moment. Any spade, any card 5 or below. And there it is. And Leon might have to give him some chips here. Jan Peter's going to lead out. He's going to put Leon all in.
I was drinking, obviously I drank too much, I was partying, and then I just failed.
Leon finds it hard to fold a lot of the time, and he's only got 6,000 behind.
In Frankfurt in one car.
I remember this. So,
In the boot of the car in Frankfurt.
20,000. It'd be 6 to get 26.
Just like, what the fuck is it, a Tarantino movie or something? But you don't know if that's serious or not.
I think it's awesome. I hear that story as well.
Yeah?
It's so good.
Got a bad feeling he's calling.
Then when I was drunk, I was in a bed, you say, okay, 5 minutes boring. And then you say, okay, I wake up in Frankfurt.
Well, his body language says he might fold.
A lot of people were saying hi to me. I didn't know those people.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone at the guard.
Super.
He's had too many lessons. The old Leon with a snap cord. He's asking if he's bluffing. Wow, Leon's found the fold.
Hard to bluff you with this deck, man.
I have 2 pairs. I fold 2 pairs.
Nice.
Nicer than 2 pairs.
Open for everybody.
Event number 9. €3,000 pot limit Omaha. The high roller event. €100,000 guaranteed. And Leon not going to be a happy bunny right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Always like that.
Yeah, we're making it up. Patrick probably never folding. And Leon's opted for a check. So he's not on tilt. Even though he's got a bad hand, we've seen him raise with worse.
You see, I had a big hand.
Ace 10 8, Bessim flopping 2 pair.
It was a flush draw too.
Top 2.
That's why it's easy for me.
You're not wrong. The super high roller is the 25k. They call it the high roller because they have a €300 Omaha event. Sorry, a €500 Omaha event already. It's taking place at the moment. So it's the high roller Omaha event.
I think John is number 1. You want John on the table?
I'm just asking how it works.
I think it's not a list. Come on, it's kind of private. Like
Yeah, there's like
No,
The director-
when I say a list, it's not like a public list. It's obviously some people.
like 10 people. I was first on the waiting list. Your friend didn't want to play, right? You're supposed to play. But he said,
I'm not sure. He didn't say.
yeah, he was on the list. The French guy.
John didn't want to play. He was
on the list. And I was first on the waiting list.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, finally we've dragged him out. We found him. The winner from our last competition, Saul, has come all the way from London. He won €200 worth of tournament credit to use at the King's Casino by correctly guessing €370,000 to be the biggest pot of the Celebrity Cash Kings a few months ago. He's come out to play the main event to win the money. We'll get him over for a chat.
The maximum bet, 8,000 or
No, 500.
after 5.
Just see the end of this hand. A set of sevens a bet for Bessim. So Saul, welcome to the King's Casino.
Hiya.
So excited to be playing the main event?
Oh, definitely. One of the reasons, the main reasons I came here. Looking to win the big one, hopefully, like everybody is.
So we did a bit of research on you, and I think you play in London at the Mint Casino.
That is my home turf, yeah. I do play other places, but that is my home turf, right?
And I see you do quite well there. I know the floor people there, they tell me you're kind of top of the rankings most months.
I do get lucky every now and then, yeah. It hasn't been bad. I haven't been running that bad recently. Players are getting tougher over there. Need to improve a bit more, and hopefully you can help me out every now and then.
No problem.
You've seen a lot more experience, you've seen a lot more hands than I do.
Well, you need a bit of luck, that's for sure. We wish you all the luck.
Thanks. Definitely need it. Everybody needs it.
Yanni. Aces, one suit. Pumps it up to 300. Bessim calls behind. Ace, Queen, 10, 6, double suited. The three faces on the left-hand side are in every pot, so we know they're not folding. And Thomas has called from the big blind, Jack 8, 4, 3. Not sure about this call, but there you go. Anyway, we're off to the flop. And the aces, I've got nut flush draw to go with it. Not too much else out there, apart from the king. Wants to catch a second pair. Deuce of diamonds seals the deal for Yanni with a nut flush. A couple of smaller flushes out there. Bessim might do a few chips here, especially after a checked flop. He's bet 1,200. Going to get called once. Can't believe Yachman's going to call behind. But we've seen him do some strange moves. But he's folded. They're going to be heads up to the turn, to the river. And I think if another diamond comes out, he may get paid off. It's not to be. It's all going to come down to bet sizing now if he wants to get paid. But we've not really seen Yanni involved too much. 2,000 might get called. Now it is the second nuts for Bessim, because the king's there.
Richard,
And he's called.
I'm playing.
He's not going to like
20,000 more.
He's not going to like the good news. He bet 28. Leon just announced he wants 20,000 more. Puts him in for about 40k. You got 40,000 you want to be pulling up, Saul? You want to fancy sitting in the game?
I've got 40,000. I'll try the main event, World Series event 4 times. I think I got a better chance of winning that one than I'll go against these guys.
20k more.
There you go, and that's the 10,000 to 1 shot.
Can you change those? I hate this. Change those. Give me 1,000.
Leon doesn't like those green chips. I think that's because they're only worth 25 each. I promise you, if they were 25k chips, he'd be loving them. So you guys, you got a chance to win some tournament credits here at King's Casino. Got to let us know what you think the biggest pot of the day will be. Tweet me, Facebook me, put it in the chat box. It's your choice. Plenty of action here at the King's Casino. Quite a few events coming up over November and December between here and the other casinos got in Prague. I think we should turn this into a drinking game, get these players loosened up a bit. With Leon in front. And in a bad mood. That means one of two things. It's going to be pop, 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 pop. Or fold, 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 fold. That's going to be his game for the next half hour, I reckon. Here we go. Patrick Antonius with the ladies. Leon, King, Queen, Jack, 9, double suited, not a bad hand. And Bessim, Queen, 10, 9, 8, double suited, also not a bad hand. But it's not a good flop. And Leon's just turned spades. He's not going to want to see a spade on the river. Otherwise, I'll tell you one thing. That 20,000 he just reloaded is all going in the middle. He's not in the folding mood now. Oh, look at this. Get that masseuse away from him, quick. Antonius picks it up. And I'll tell you one thing, in 3 months, Leon is a new player. Maybe he's just too involved with the masseuse. I used to love having massages at the table myself, but I just don't like getting involved in pots while I'm having a massage, so I tend to leave the massage till after work. Got Chiquita's across the road. Not a bad little place. We need Happy Leon to come back. Give us some banter. Pretty quiet table so far tonight. Walter White is back. Trap 1. Jan Peter Jachman, the big winner so far. But it's early days. Got about 2 hours left on the live stream.
No clips.
Yes, yes.
Put some pepper in the Rozvadov. Who put the pepper in the Rozvadov?
Set of hands 79. 80 hands we played in about 5 hours.
Very calm. This side is very calm.
Oh my
very
God, they should go on pension.
Yeah, too calm.
It's no advertisement here for you.
Yeah, Florian's not like being called a nit.
3-1.
as he raises it up on the button with kings.
3-1? Okay, anyway, I'm not in, sorry.
Yachman out, Antonius. Ace double 9 deuce with the ace deuce of diamonds. Leon, surely not. But no, not to disappoint, he's joined the party.
Roman is still in here.
Just under 10,000 in the middle. Top set for Patrick.
He's happy.
Well, Langman basically, he's bet 4k. He's only got just over 2k left. Patrick's put it in.
First I'm going to kiss. Then first I'm going to kiss you. And then thank you very much.
Leon looks like he's having far too of a good time here.
I think you win. Sure not.
Langman
I would not. For you two
is drawing
hours is
to a
like
king.
regular,
It
so
says
you
Leon's all in on the graphics,
Yeah,
but it's not.
right.
It's Patrick's all in. They'll get that corrected
Very
in a
lucky,
second.
Jan.
You are.
He needs runner, 10 jack. Well, he needs to find a king. Oh, there's the jack.
Oh.
And that would have made Leon the nuts, as it happens. It's not to be. Leon would have hit the gut shot. And Patrick takes the pot, and Langman will be reloading. We're in Prague. We're just on the in Rozvadov, on the German border.
Strudel.
Patrick Antonius in the 200 straddle, 400 re-straddle. We can see he's got aces and fours of one suit. And Bessim's called. We know it's getting pumped up. And it has been. Antonius making it pop bet. And Bessim's called. 5-5-4-3 double suited, not too much of a bad hand. Yachman with kings. Could be getting himself into a bit of trouble here. Careful what you wish for. And look at that. He's asked for jack, jack, deuce. It's come jack, jack, ace. Antonius is praying the man's got a jack in his hand. It's checked. Patrick's just let out. Can't imagine Bessim's thinking about it. But he might find Yachman. Yachman, we've seen him gamble with a lot worse. He might even decide to make a play against Patrick, thinking he wouldn't lead out if he had aces. He wouldn't lead out if he's got a jack. But he's opted against it. Another easy pop for Patrick Antonius.
Ace jack, maybe ace jack. Maybe even ace. All right.
joining the action. A 3-bet from Bessim. 3 ways to the flop. Six-eight Jack is a bit of a wrap for Yanni. Top 2 for Bessim. We're going to see some money flying here, I reckon. Bessim's only got 10k.
Drinks here.
Service.
Yeah, it's all going in. Looks like Yanni's bet this. And Bessim's all in. Thomas is out of the way. Yanni's going to call. We can see they're flipping.
You have cards or no?
Let's see if they run it twice. Or just the once. I think they've just said once. Oh, immediate service. Pairs the board. Wrong one. It's a 9. The straight gets there. And Bessim is into the reload. 10,000. 35,000 now. The game's just warming up.
Yeah.
Be loud.
Raise your voice. I mean, it's not whispering for the one who's sitting in the microphone. 1,000.
I raised the pot. I raised the pot. What is that?
3-7, I guess.
How much? 3.
Yeah.
Well, we've got some hands here. Then we've got some tilt action. Can Bessim control his tilt?
3-7.
3,700 to call. Langman, Queen Jack, Jack 9.
Here is a 1,000.
We've seen him fold hands like this. He's also in the hole though. He's in for 30,000. It's either stick it and gamble or get out the way. And he's got out the way.
Oh,
Antonius is never folding 8-7-6-5 double suited.
Nice hand pre-flop.
I apologise. He was a 3-better.
Oh, you did. I won.
And Leon, King 10-7-6. 4 waves. Look at this. 4, 5, 6. Patrick Antonius, top 2 pair in the nut straights. Not much else out there to compete with him. He was the aggressive pre-flop. He's checked. Wants to see if anyone's got anything. And Leon's come out firing. Let's see if we can keep an eye on Patrick's face.
I will say like 50.
Bessim just with the overpair here. He's got a gut shot 7 for the nut straight. Got backdoor diamonds. 6,300 behind, surely.
And he's like,
Surely he's not putting it in.
when you need 17 outs, you have 19 plus my brokers. I have 16.
Thank you, Walter. I will pass that message on to the people that do that.
I have clubs.
Wow, Bessim, really. I mean, this can only be tilt. It's the only thing it can be. Action round to Yachman. Yachman also with a straight. The bad end of it. He's called. And Patrick, absolute Christmas for the fella. He's checked. He's got Leon betting out 10,000. Bessim moving all in. Yachman calling behind. He's just moved all in. And Leon basically just with an up and down. He's only got 6,500 left. I mean, you think you couldn't fold, but you can, and you have to, but he's not going to. And look at this, 83,250 in the middle. And he has folded. Well played, Leon. Getting too many lessons. Well, it's on Yachman. I'll tell you what, I can't see Yachman folding. He got 40,000 behind. It's 31 to call. What does he think Patrick's got? A set? Never. Patrick's never making this move with a set. He's check raised. Patrick's just told him it's not a bluff.
That's all. So how much is it? Please give me. I have to pay the account. Is it more than me?
This is a coup he's been waiting for all night. He's been sitting on the left of Jan Peter, to the right of Leon. I mean, Patrick would never need to repot this with a set.
Maybe I have 40, I have 30, behind 36, 39, 39, 2, 39, 2.
I can't believe he's going to put this money in the middle. This is real money. This is 39,000 euros. With a second nuts with no redraws, really. Not that you could think are any good. Backdoor spades, but that's it. I mean, if he didn't repot it himself, I mean, if Yachman would have repotted himself, it's a different story. You know, he wouldn't have found out what Patrick had behind. Patrick's checked. Leon's bet 10,000. Bessim's all in for 6,300. Yachman there could have just raised pot on the button, and he'd have been unlucky to walk into Patrick's hand there. But he's just flatted. Patrick's raised the pot. Can't believe he's going to... I mean, really, I know he doesn't fold because I've seen him play before. He knows he has to fold, but he likes to gamble. And look at Patrick Antonius. Look at that composure. He's just about to win 100,000 euros. And there you go. He said he cannot fold, but he can. And he's called. His pot's 134,000. Do you have nuts? Of course he has nuts. An 8 would be a chop. Look at this pot. 134,000.
When you say like, no bluff, I know you want to. You want once or twice?
Only side pot for you, Peter.
One time, okay. So give me a backdoor flush. Good chance for that. I feel it.
Sweat. Sweat. Spade.
Well, look at this. It's paired the board with a spade. And look at this. Kings. Besim hot. Has got it in the worst of all of them.
Okay.
And he's hit runner. And he's taken the main pot. But I tell you one thing, Patrick will not be upset that he's lost the main pot. He won't be happy, and he won't be sad, because he's got a side pot that's about twice the size of the main pot. And let me tell you now, we got a game. Leon's on tilt, Jan Peter's on tilt.
Very good river. Good river.
Yeah. Still winning Patrick.
And we got a game.
Nice spot. Nice spot.
You don't need to count.
I paid for a gotcha of 6,000.
Nice spot.
By far.
Yes, that's right. Special.
60 also for the side.
Okay, give me 30.
So, Sonnenschein. Villa off.
Give me also. Give me 20,000.
Ja, das müsste jetzt helfen.
Ja, geht. Einmal kann ich kaufen, ne? Let's take out the quarters, at least 100. Just for nothing.
And there we got it. Patrick Antonius, 63,700 in profit.
Take off the quarters.
Jan Peter was our biggest winner earlier, but he's 20,000 in the hole now.
Let's take, we're playing
And he's
100,
reloaded to 30,000. Leon, 43,000 in the hole.
Game 100 from now. Okay?
And we got a game. He wants those greens off the table. He wants it 100-100. No players here are going to object.
Where's my 20k? It's here. 100.
So far, all the guesses that came to the biggest pot of the night are out the window, because we've just seen 134,000 euros. Let me tell you, I've got a feeling that's not going to be the biggest pot tonight.
275.
Well, two players are the biggest gamblers. They can go 50,000 in front, they can go 50,000 behind. But they will not stop sticking those chips in the middle. They got every chance to get out of it, and every chance to get further in.
You want to take it?
Another deck coming into play. I'll tell you something, these decks are 100 euros a piece. RFID cards.
Check Patrick.
Huh? This time was good. Huh?
You hit that flop check and everybody put the punch.
I'd laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's coming to spade, you just hate your life.
You bluff and 3 people call you.
When it's coming to spade, it's like... Because he doesn't block any spade. It's like...
Okay, this was a raise, is re-raise?
Yes, it's raise.
That was very bad timing for bluff, Leon.
Maybe it's not a bluff.
Verdammt nochmal.
Do you have a 4, Leon? You have 4-5 or something?
That one guy. That one guy.
I have the bottom 2 or something. I think you call with bottom 2. I don't know what you have.
No many finds.
I had a 5th place.
If you have a 4, it must be 6.
I said everybody have a big card, so 4, 5, 6, so I can win now because
Dead.
yeah,
Pass.
pass. Everybody hits his key.
Have you seen the Wolves?
Well, Leon. This is all in there, but
How much is it?
Leon reloaded another 20, I think. Hence why he's not calling for his last 3,200. Yachman's not afraid to stick in 10k for a spin. And he's hit a pair. If he knows it's against aces, which you can probably assume because they're pretty tight that end of the table, if he had another card instead of an ace, he might just take a gamble with this. Once you flop a pair, you're not that far behind against aces. Let's see what he decides to do and how much tilt mode is in. Now, this is a cash game.
What? 98.
Okay, count it.
Yachman all in. Sorry, Dimitri all in. Yachman he's got to put it all into call. I fancy him having a gamble. He's in a better spot here than he was last hand, and he put 40 grand in last hand. And I'll tell you what, Dimitri is not looking for a call. Dimitri wants to win this pot right here, right now. My money's on Yachman calling. Because in their mind, there's only one way to get out the hole, and that's to put your chips in the middle. There it is. That's my man. You got to take your hat off to the fella for giving it a go.
Wait.
And Dimitri is not happy right now. Dimitri, I've been in his spot. I feel his pain. I feel the sweat. And yeah, he's taken the risk evaluation out. He's running it twice. It's come deuce 7. Aces win the first one. I prefer to run it 1 or 3 times. At least I can win some money. It's come a 9. Ace is still in front. And another 9. And our man Dimitri, he's taken down 59,400 euros and is going to be loving life. And Yachman, from big winner to big loser, I'm pretty sure is going to reload. Yeah, I don't mind his call there. I mean, once you know you're against aces, he doesn't want to have the ace in his hand, obviously. But he's a gambler, and gamblers are going to call. If they've called pre-flop and they flop the pair and you know your opponent's got aces, you generally just stick it in. I'll make sure they get that title change for tomorrow. Tomorrow's game's No Limit Hold'em. 100, 200 are the blinds. 7 o'clock's the live start. 7:30 we're on the stream.
Finally, aces win. Aces win.
Oh, I have to, I mean, I just need to put telephone.
This is a cash game. Cash Kings. There you can see Jan Peter down 50,000. Leon down about 45,000. Patrick Antonius getting the lot. Dimitri not far behind.
I won't tell you.
But I'll tell you one thing, this game will not finish
Anything before.
when we go off air in about an hour and a half.
What happened in that? You made three? Three.
This game will go on till the early hours of the morning in the VIP area in the cash room.
No, I had I couldn't win. If there's what, if you made something with seven, I had ace as well.
Not any guts with none.
Who went all in? You went all in?
He went over. I had a one pair. And I could have made 10, jack, 4 to win. He had one pair aces when he went.
He started well, Yachman. But we all know pot limit Omaha. It's a swinging game.
How much I took
When you're a
at
gambler
70, right?
and you inflate pots.
Give me another 30. I don't want to be short stake on this table.
Leon now pulling up 30,000. He's in for 100,000. He knows the value of this game. If you find a hand and you win, you want to have a stack.
So it's 100.
Gamel Farr. Pretty sure he's just having a wind up now. This is a cash game. There is no winner. Well, there's several winners. Everyone's a winner in my eyes. And Florian Langman just looking for a spot. He's in for 30,000. All he can see is money flying around and he just wants to get a hand. It's horrible when you sit there and you're running bad and you can see all this action happening.
The dealer girls, they need to first they need to clean their fingers. Yes. Second, they need to just allow and they need to work hard. They're very good on any other cash game. I've seen them work very good. They're not good at this TV table. You need special training. And they need to clean their fingers. Their fingers are easy.
7 players to the flop.
How much?
8, 6, 5.
Thank you. I have 50K behind. You look for them?
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Dimitri with the nuts. I would just bet the same bet. But no, he's pure greed here. You don't get paid when you're greedy.
What?
What do you think your opponent's got? If he had anything, he'd have repotted you. Surely you've got to understand what your opponents have. Can't miss value from these people. And that's just what's happened. Yeah, we just stream for 6 hours a day, I'm afraid. There's a big crew that don't want to work all through the night, unfortunately. And also the players, they don't necessarily like to play on the live stream for more time than necessary because players play differently potentially. The action's a lot slower. It's quite hot underneath all those lights. I'll leave you with the action. I'll be back in 5.
it wasn't rough. I feel better then.
Someone just saying they don't understand the straddles. Straddles are basically an extra blind, so if the blinds here are 100, 100, the player under the gun has the option to straddle to 200. Basically an extra big blind, and his action is live. There's double straddles. They can straddle here all the way around to the button. We've got up to an 800 straddle so far. You need the right players in the right seats to get the big straddles, and we got it. 1, 2, and 3. And there it is. He's pumped it up. King, King, Jack 10. Not a bad starting hand. For a Langman. Started well, and he's in for 30,000 at the moment. And you can tell Yachman from the small blind wants to peel with King 9, 6 deuce. That is a sign of gambling. Leon's not folding. Yachman's not folding. So you got a hand. You got to be betting now for value. You can't miss a penny here for value. And what a flop this is. Bichon raised it with King, King, Jack 10. He's flopped Broadway. Looks like a nice little board to lead out on 2 with an ace and 2 royal cards out there. Yeah, he's led out. He doesn't know it, but no one's got nothing behind to call with. I say nothing, anything. It's a King's Casino massage. I don't know what you're still doing at home when you're not on a plane flying out here.
Suddenly say, no, bro, I know you think that helps.
He can't really bluff there when there's 2 guys. He was just being honest.
He said he wanted to opposite. And this, sure, it's hard to bluff, but
It's impossible to bluff one champion.
Hard. Impossible.
They're giving him the rub down now. And we played 92 hands. And there you can see the big winners and losers.
maybe you play the same with a set, but he was all in. He was thinking, you give him the other match.
3, 4.
But it was difficult. I think
It's King 6, 6. 7, 3, 4, 4.
The small blind.
2, 7, 5, 5. Okay.
no, really, I just say it's just this was for me more a reason to fall. But I didn't hear from him.
Heads up, Leon and Thomas.
Instinct really should. Because usually don't say something, and this time you want it.
Leon's just bet it out, 5k pop.
Afraid of that end.
He knows he can bully that side of the table.
This is, anyway, it's a compliment. next time no, this time I saw maybe medium there.
There we go. Smallest pot of the hour. Leon's just leading out pot. He's got the 6 and he's got no customers. But all the meanwhile he's doing this, looks like he's just on tilt, betting pot every flop. All he's got to do now is find a hand against the player with another hand. And he's going to get himself out the hole. Well, Yanni. Looks like he's in a bit of profit. Dimitri, he's sitting on a nice profit and he's not getting involved. I mean, look at the hand that he's folding under the gun here. Ace King 9-9. Sorry, it wasn't Ace King 9-9. It's Ace King Queen 9. But it's, you know, it's a solid fold. He's under the gun. He's pretty sure one of the players around the back end on tilt are going to raise. Leon and Yachman, 2 guys in the hole. Raise and call. Paired the ace. I think Yanni was just trying to make a move. And since he was checked behind, he can probably put his opponent on some draw or random hand. I'd see Yanni bet this.
Sure.
But he hasn't. And he's hit the 10 on the river. And he's going to scoop.
Hier die ganze Ostkurve, sowas langweilig. 100, 100, 100, ja, keiner von uns.
Well, tomorrow, 7 o'clock start, 7:30 on the live stream. We've got 100, 200 no limit hold'em. Fancy watching that? Tune in. Tuesday afternoon, we've got an earlier start, 2:30 in the afternoon, live stream. Because we're all getting set up to stream the Super High Roller on the 5th. Those 6s have been quite lively tonight. There's been a 6 on a lot of boards. Not that means anything. It's paired the 9, and I'm surprised Antonius didn't have a little bet there. I think he might bet this. He knows that they can bully these players at that end of the table because they're not really betting unless they've got it, and if they've not been betting, well, he's hit the jack on the river, I guess, so he doesn't need to bet. weakness from the right-hand side of the table.
Oh, we can now play big games.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
100, 100. 200, 400, 800, 1600 straddle is on. My boys, we got a game. Here comes a big pot. So, Florian is straddled to 200, Jachman straddled to 400, Antonius has straddled to 800.
Now we're talking.
And Leon's just woken up because now he's interested. It's a 1600 euro straddle. Yeah, there are some players confirmed for tomorrow. Scott is in town. I can get the full list for you. Well, there's going to be a break. If you go to kingspokernews.com, it is a German site, but you'll understand the players' names are in English. They'll have some news about the cash game tomorrow, and all the players that are confirmed are on there. That is kingspokernews.com. And Patrick Antonius, he's called with 9443, flopped the nuts, and he's just getting the absolute cake. 4,000's the bet. Leon, bottom pair and a gut shot. I mean, the queen flush draw to go with it. He's called him. Surely Jachman's folding. He's just got an ace. Got a gut shot, 3. Sometimes when you're in the hole, you think you've got to play these hands, because if it comes, I'm out of it. But the truth is, if you keep making calls like that, you're going to do your dough. You're going to be in trouble. Leon just picked up a top end gut shot. Antonius, pretty sure going to lead out big. It looks like 10k from here. You can see Patrick knows how to get maximum. But if the King of Hearts has paired the board, it might just go check, check. He's got the nut flush, but it has paired the board. Even if he bets, he's not getting anyone to call him with worse. That's the situation, what I'm trying to say. Patrick's not going to call him with a straight. Even though it's Leon, even though it looks like he's tilting, it's pretty face up. Leon's calling with 2 pair or a flush draw, and he's not going to have a stab here with air. And Patrick knows that. He's too good for Leon. Don't worry about that. But Leon will be happy he's got there. He's happy he's finally won a pot.
What happens to the big man?
Another dealer. I think I'll go on and deal. Couple of setups. I see some fireworks. Look at this. Potentially going to happen. Leon, 3,000. Of course he's going to call. 9-8-7 deuce rainbow. We're not playing Baduki. Well, Basim. Basim's called here with ace, double queen, 6. Sixes and the queens have been lively. See the flop. Oh, there it is. It's a lady. And Basim, top set. The only shot he's got, he's checked it. I like this. I don't mind this check here. Things, if you check the flop, you've got to check the turn and hope potentially Leon has a little stab. What are you hoping? That 8's improved someone. No one's picked up a flush draw from it. No one's picked up a straight draw from it. So if they've not bet the flop, they're not going to call you on the turn. All we've done there is miss a bit of value. If you're going to bet that turn, you may as well bet the flop. That's just my opinion.
There's pretty good guess. Big games in LA. Where? 100%. Oh, these no.
Leon's story. He is the owner of the King's Casino. That's right, timer. Or time ends.
Now it's legalized.
How was the cash games in Berlin?
For a while they were good. They had like 4 tables, 20-40 or something, 50-100. But only the first some days and then it stopped. The last days were, as they said, they were a little...
I'd love to play with him after the live stream, but I'll be on the 2-2 Omaha game myself. Plenty of action here, all kind of size games. 1-3 Hold'em, 2-2 Omaha, 5-5 Omaha, 2-5 Hold'em, 5-10, 10-25, 25-50. Whatever game you want, it can be accommodated. I definitely recommend a visit if you're looking to play poker. They've got festivals here every single month with 100,000, 200,000 euro guarantees. Just getting bigger and bigger here. Yachman from the big blind. Pumped it up.
It's Hermann Pasha, 13, remember?
1,300, lucky for some. Well, Leon's not folding. We're going to see a flop with these two guys both looking to get out of it.
Yeah, but he did. Remember, he was raised to 13.
Yachman, he might get on here. He's flopped the nut flush. If he bets small, he's going to catch Leon for a bit. And he's checked an ace or a 6. Could get Leon into some trouble. And he's bet the turn. Same mistake in my opinion. I think I checked that turn to Leon. Okay, he's doing the buttons up. He's putting the glasses on. He's getting serious. It's time to make some money.
I'd like to pay.
Mr. Bichon, what about 400?
You're the answer.
2 million spinning goes. No, he only won 2 spinning goes. He won both the million ones.
Every time. Because we are always traveling here.
They do what they want. I know.
That's right, you can do what you want.
You always feel a bit bad if you're a winner in the game. You're getting pressurised to straddle.
At least I make 2.
But, you know, the 200 straddle's okay if you're winning. I agree. I don't like to be double straddling.
800?
You're going to lose your edge in the game if you make the game too big against these high rollers. Players with unlimited funds can do you damage, as we've seen in the Cash Kings games before. Thomas Bichon, he's been lucky with jacks before. Dimitri with a nice hand, 6, 7, 8, 10. And look at this, nut flush for Leon. How's he going to play it? A set of jacks for Bichon. Both sitting with over 30,000. And they've all checked. Leon's getting on here. Leon is getting on. He's got to bet. I would bet my set of jacks now, if it's been checked here twice. Well, he's checked. Well, Leon knows no one's going to have a stab, so he may as well bet it. And I think he's going to get paid off. Thomas Bichon is no fool. He's very tight. We saw him make some solid folds earlier today. But against Leon, who's checked twice, you've got to pay him off here, I think. And he's not going to like the good news. And he's going to think he's lost absolute minimum.
Hello. 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 Love the nuts.
Okay, so we've hit the 100 hand mark. 5 hours we've been going, just under. About 20 hands an hour. It's about average for a high stakes Omaha game. Biggest pot so far, 134,000.
My lucky number is 7, so 4 dozen.
We've got about another hour on the live stream. We'll be back tomorrow evening, 7:30 for 100, 200, no limit
You
hold'em.
can raise 7, you can raise blind to 7.
And just in case you'd forgotten, or you've just tuned in, the WSOP have their ring events here this week. 13 rings, 12 events. Main event starts Friday the 6th of November. 1,650 euros is the buy-in, with a €1 million guarantee. Day 1A Friday, day 1B Saturday. Sunday day 2 with a final, or the last 16, coming back on the Monday. Plenty of events in between. We'll be bringing you action from the high roller, the super high roller, 25,000 euro buy-in. And if we don't bring you the action, I'll ask Leon if he fancies putting me in. As my mum told me, if you don't ask, you don't get. All the information, you can find it on the King's Poker Room on Facebook or kingspokernews.com. And slowly we can see Jan Peter getting out of it. Patrick lost a little bit back. Our big winner so far is Dimitri. Yeah, I play some Omaha. I play the 2-2 Omaha myself.
I just looked at his hand, he's not there.
I get bored playing Hold'em cash.
He got a hand.
But the Omaha action here is quite good. In the 2-2 game, normally there's a 5 straddle at least. It's a pretty good game. Standard's quite weak. Give the boys a spin for a couple of hours after work. Yeah, that is true. He was involved in antiques, I believe, before. He had an art gallery, I think, as well.
Was it a good hand? Winning hand?
Absolutely.
Don't know if I'll play any tournaments while I'm here. The only one I think I'd be interested in would be the main. Saying that there is a bounty tournament that I quite like. Got to like a bit of a bounty. And on the Sunday is it's the bounty events on a Sunday, so I won't be able to play that because we'll be streaming the final of the main event to you. We've got the WPT happening at dusk till dawn at the moment with a $1 million guarantee. They were praying for a big turnout today. They had looks like another big overlay. So wishing Rob and Simon all the best down there.
Two, Dimitri?
transfer. I didn't
This Rozvadov.
extrude it.
Okay, we're on again. Oh, no, we're not. I thought we shouting straddle from the distance.
Aces or aces?
Wait, faster.
Check it. Check it.
Yes. Medallion here. There.
278.
Right there.
Up and down for Besim. Bottom end for Dimitri. Up and down for Bichon. With the high end going. 3 of them. Second up flush draw for Langman. The bear race for Yachman. And Yachman now 47%. Quite a few cards to dodge. But Bichon still with the straight draw and a flush draw. But on a pair board, can't imagine to get too involved. Langman now with kings and the flush draw. He's moved all in. And Yachman's not folding. Once it pairs that deuce, he's never folding aces. And Bichon, does he fancy the value? We've seen him fold a lot better for a lot less. Yeah, there it is. He folds. And Langman in bad shape. He's got to find a club or a king.
Wie du willst. Zweimal.
Running it twice. That's what zwei means. That's about my extent of my German. 1, 2, 3. And the first river. It's a deuce. Yachman for the first pot. The second river. It looks like a jack from here. Jack of spades. That's Yachman as well. And Langman. Florian Langman. He's down 40,000. Pretty sure he's going to reload another 10. And he won't be feeling too good today. It's an interesting question, Walter. All going to depend on the player. I don't make pre-flop raises too much in Omaha. I might re-raise to isolate and get it heads up. But when you're at an action-packed table and players aren't folding, there's no real value in just opening. You're just inflating a pot and getting zero information. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next game.
Well, I think it's the first pot. Everyone's folded. And we've not seen a flop. Took 100 hands, but we got there.
Straight on.
Oh, the button's coming undone. The masseuse is back. Strato 800. And Leon straddled 1600. It's going to kill all the action. It's round to Langeman, folded. Well, at least we've got 3 action players. Yachman's not one to pass. Even Queen 9-6 deuce. Antonius. He's raising pot. He knows Yachman doesn't have a hand because he'd have raised pot. And he doesn't want to let Leon and Yachman get in a cheek. Leon's not folding. Yachman's not folding. Maybe he's going to fold this one. Maybe he's realised Patrick's not messing about. And what's he going to do if he catches half this flop? Is he going to do another 50k? Well, it's solid fold there, Yachman. Good man. Patrick and Leon. 15,500 euros in the middle. Well, it's a good flop for Leon. You'll see him come out firing. Yeah. Surely he's going to bet pot. He's very aggressive. He's very aggressive, Leon, with his draws. There it is. $15. Well, it looks like 12,000. Can't imagine Patrick's going to get too involved here. But you don't know. Unless he waits, he might opt to call this, and I think if no diamond comes, pot it. And if you put Leon on a flush draw, Leon's not even going to fold if you pot it on the turn. So you're going to be making a move against the player that's not going to fold. You're going to have better equity in a lot of other situations. But he's called him. Patrick Antonius with one pair has called Leon. And the diamonds come. Leon's hit a set. Well, Patrick's plan wasn't to represent diamonds. Now Leon knows Patrick's probably going to lead out here if he's got it. And Leon's got a decision. He's got 21,000 left. There's 40,000 in the middle. If he checks here, what's he going to do on the river? But he's not checking. That's the end of that. And Leon's getting out of the hole nicely and slowly. He's climbing out of it bit by bit. Yeah, I have addressed the situation about the labelling of the stream. They will get that changed for tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's out of my control, but I do see your comments. We take them on board. I pass them to the PR department. That's all I can do.
How much? 3-7. Oh.
4-way to the flop. $9-8-4. Not a bad flop for Langman. Bottom end wrap. Leon, not much. Antonius, not too much. And the Achman, one pair and a gut shot. That's enough for him to find 4,000 to put in the middle. And their heads up. Yachman will be running pretty bad to lose this one. Oh, look at this. Yachman found this 10. Well, lucky for Florian Langman, he's only got 2,000 behind. Otherwise, he's going to lose a lot more money in this coup. And Yachman's got him drawing absolutely stone cold dead. No, I agree. There should be more viewers. Doesn't matter how many times you run it. It's not going to change anything. And another 10,000 for Florian. 60,000. Of course, I'd take a piece of Patrick. I also don't mind taking shares in gamblers, because if they're going to win, they're going to win big. But right now, in this game, anything's possible.
Yeah, he said he wants to swim.
Dimitri, he's in for 10,000, the biggest winner at the table. And the only player apart from Patrick not to have reloaded, but Patrick did start with 30. Leon's away from the table. He did announce straddle 400.
Oh, you're taking the scratch?
You think the player next to them would help them? Yep, there you go, finally. See the dealer struggling. Everyone's folding. Action is coming round to Jan-Pieter Yachman, the Omaha King. Same faces, different flop. You're going to get a private table for seat 1, 2 and 3 in a minute. I don't mind. Everyone has their own opinion. One person out of 1,000 not liking me. It's not too bad. Well, Yachman with the overpair. He loves his overpairs. Antonius still with just top pair. Pretty passively played. Yachman's going to take this down. Can't imagine he's going to bet now. There's no value in betting. Yeah, fold. Check, check. Show the cards, take the money.
Oh, you just can say one pair and show kings.
Yeah, that's just today. I've been here for 3 months. On and off. Alright guys, take it easy. The man's got his right to his opinion.
I haven't really played much. A couple of times.
You say you're going to stop, but you played some mixed game, right? Recently. Like
Yeah, mixed game.
Everybody's friends again. Beautiful.
Would you like to play?
We're going to give some money away. Who wants free money?
No, very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know who plays here.
long as it's big enough, because you limit
This the triple draw?
Yeah.
you think I'm not on.
Okay, Loli.
Is it real money I'm giving away, or is it real money on the table? Yeah, we're giving tournament credits away. Keep it clean in the chat box, please. Keep it clean. Bichon taking another pot. No, Leon's just having a little bite to eat. We've got about a half an hour left here on the live stream today. Abraham, my man, we've got to keep it clean. The moderators will delete you if you use foul language. I ask you all to keep it clean. It's a bit of fun. Okay, 4 ways to the flop. Queen 10-5. Bichon with a straight draw. Florian with a pair. And Leon with a set. Always be wary of a man eating dinner betting the pot. Bichon's hanging on to his chips. He doesn't want to give them away. He knows there's only half an hour left. And when they continue the game upstairs, he'll find a reason to go to bed. Don't worry about that. You can't re-sit down with 10,000. This game will move to the VIP room. And we are missing one Yanni. Well, Abraham, I warned you. That's what they do. Out of my control. I'm just trying to keep it all friendly. Patrick Antonius on the button with kings. They're dry. Dry means no suits. He's just flatted. Leon's pumped it up from the small blind to 2K. He's nearly out the hole. We might see Patrick try and isolate now. Dimitri's in. Bessim's in. No, Patrick has decided to flat. See a flop and re-evaluate the situation. Do I think Leon has the cards marked? Definitely not. Leon's here to give the boys a spin. He likes a gamble. He wins big, he loses big. He gives the boys a spin. Everybody's checked. 10 on the turn. Scare card. Big scare card. 9-7 gets there. Queen Jack gets there. 9 Queen gets there. And Dimitri's got the 9-7. So does Leon. If the queen comes, Leon will chop it with Patrick, and Dimitri will be very upset. Wow, look at this. Dimitri folding a straight here. It's the bottom end straight. It's not the worst fold. He's certainly locked up. Yeah, I agree with that. It must be horrible if you're card dead, especially when you're seeing all the money flying around from the action players. Yeah, Jungle Man, he got absolutely annihilated here last time. He ran pretty bad, to be fair, though. That is Omaha. Big swings. I'll be back with you in 2 secs.
Je hoop let's handstritt. 2-4.
Ja.
Ich will das Bäschen nicht wieder antun.
Nein, ich hatte gar nicht geschlagen. Das ist ja noch nicht dran. Setz mich mal.
Ich will aber gerne. Ich will gerne. Ich will es nicht. Du wolltest mal kommen. Ich brauch mal wieder was abgeben.
Was willst du gerne? Was hast du hier?
Ich will gerne, dass du reinstellst.
Ich denke, es ist ein bisschen.
Das klingt wundervoll.
Leon didn't buy in for 100k, he bought in for 10k, he was in the hole.
Was haben wir mal mit Tarkan?
He reloaded for 10k, he reloaded for 20, 20, 30.
Was?
Damals mal.
He's in for 100 total.
Das will ich gerne. Das will ich jetzt gerne.
Okay, I've had confirmation. The live stream will be another half an hour. The game is just finishing up now live. We're on a half an hour delay. Well, it's a nice high, low Omaha hand. Ace, ace, deuce, 3. We'll take it for a high hand. 1 ace suited. He's got 3 spades in his hand.
Wenn wer uns zahlt, zahle ich auch. Deswegen sage ich hier.
Leon.
Suchen.
3 bet.
So, suchen, okay.
2,500. It's an all-in. Florian Langman all-in, 9,200. Patrick Antonius may isolate this. He may move in. especially as Leon has 3-bet this. If Langman's putting his chips in, Langman probably got aces. He wants to get a side pot. This is what he's done. Correct play in my book. So I'm glad he's done it. Means we're reading off the same page. And Leon, this is the way out. This is it. This is to go from being dead and buried in the hole to finding a profit. And I think he's going to call. I really think he's going to call. What does it cost? 20,000? That's just fuel for the jet. He's folded. 7 Jack, Queen, King he folded. With diamonds. It's Patrick versus Langman. And as he just said, Florian, he's got a nice high-low hand. The 4's not a bad card to see. 4 deuce. He needs a 5 or below. It's a set of jacks now for Antonius. It's only a 5. It's a 3. It's not to be. Patrick Antonius. Taking another one. And Florian Langman not having a good day today. 60,000 he's in for now. I think at this stage he should be pulling up 20,000, not 10.
What's going on? I guess let's do it.
And there you can see the standings. Patrick only up 4,500 from being well out in front. Looks like a promising couple of hands here, but Patrick got a nice hand. Queen Jack 9-8. This game's just live. This game's just beginning. We're 6 hours in. I reckon we're about halfway through the game. These boys are in for the long haul. No, high only. I was just explaining that was a nice high-low hand. Hey, Yachman. 400 more to call. Sorry, 1,400 to call. Leon straddled for 1,600. Basim is raised the pot. The dry aces.
3,600.
46.
Wow, look at this. The action players have all called. They're all looking to crack these aces. Favourite's Patrick. Favourite to crack the aces, that is. We can see quite a few of the cards are gone, though. Ace, King, 3. Well, Basim here. What does he think he's going to get action from here? He doesn't care. He's in the hole.
Easy money.
He's in for 35,000. He'll take that pot. 15,000 euros. Stick that in my stack. That's what he said. And he's about level now. He'll be happy to be level.
So make a big portion of fish and then style salad. Very light, but
You can have like a grilled shrimp or just a big one. Right.
Okay. Still got time to increase the size of the biggest pot this evening. So far, 134,000 euros. Went to Patrick Antonius. Three-way to the flop. 6-5-5.
Check.
A player reward system at the King's Casinos. Come to the casino, the reward is at the table. I'm not sure. We'll find out for you if they have for... If anything, it'll be for the slot players. I don't think they have anything for poker players. They don't have like a... like they do in a lot of London casinos, rake races and stuff like that. Maybe that'll be something they introduce in the future. But they give you plenty. Hotels, discounted rates, free food, free drink, pick up from the airport, drop off at the airport. Not a lot more you can ask for from a host of a casino. And the food's very good. $400 straddles on. Haven't seen much of Yanni. He's back at the table.
Automatic straddle to 32,000.
Auto straddle up to 32,000 announced. And look at this, Yanni sat back at the table. He's found dry aces. He's gone for the limp, hoping that somebody raises behind, so he could pump it up. We can see there's no aces left. He's got the bare ace of diamonds. It's whether he wants to start representing. He's got a solid image. You could have a little stab here, like 1,000, 1,200. Couldn't blame the man for trying. Also to build it up that if a diamond does come, he can bet pot. Yeah, he's bet the 1,200. Antonius is getting out of the way. Leon's out of the way. And Yanni takes a little one down.
Again, this multi-four.
Rozvadov is about an hour and a half's drive from Prague Airport. It's about an hour and a half's drive from Nuremberg, I think it's pronounced, from that airport. But let them know when you're coming. Send them your flight details. They'll send you a driver.
What's going on? Is it 600?
If you're a high roller, they'll send the chopper. And if you're a super high roller, Leon will come and pick you up in the jet.
No, you're not allowed.
And if you're the commentator, you've got to get the bus. Well, finally, Thomas Bichon is coming into another pot. Leon on the straddle woke up with kings. Antonius with a nice hand. Shame it's not double suited. And I'll tell you what, Florian Langman, he's not in too bad a shape. When you've got 5 people in a big pot and you've got the low end, usually you're in pretty good shape. And it's not to be. Patrick Antonius flopped absolutely golden here. Complete wrap with the second nut flush draw. Leon didn't like seeing the ace. Langman with a flush draw and a gut shot 3 for a straight. And Thomas Bichon just with a gut shot. And he's not afraid to stick his chips in, but Patrick's going to come over the top here, surely. Patrick is not going to let these other players into the pot. Yeah, there it is. Just in case you didn't hear him for the second time, he said, raise the pot. And very politely, some people, they like to splash the chips, so the dealer has to stack them all up again. And he just shoved them in the middle. It's not very polite. But Patrick has a lot of courtesy. He's a very good person. Leon, for Kings. Don't know what he's thinking about. Wasting time for us. We want to see more hands at the feature table. He's folding. Bichon's folding. Don't know what he's contemplating. Leon's just moved all in. I think he might think he's got the nut flush draw, but
Make clubs.
Spades.
can't believe Leon there has put some money in that middle. 30,000 chips. What is going on? This is absolute Christmas for Patrick.
Get the blocking
Kings are good.
The kings are good until now. One pair.
No, he doesn't know it. The kings are good. How the hell? They can't be that good. It's a complete dog here.
Unbelievable.
How's Leon put his money in
Make
here?
3, please.
Look at that free gut shot, and it's brought the nut flush draw for Leon. It's not to be. Leon's going to take the side pot. Langman, he found a way out of this.
I have very nuts. Give me 32. Give me 32 and you get the rest.
I get the rest.
How on earth has Leon put money into it?
13-2 for you.
Just unbelievable. But he's taken the big side pot. Look at this. Patrick Antonius was the big winner early. He picked up a pot of 134,000.
I'm
And he's reloading now. 50,000. Leon was in the hole and he was buried. Looking for a way out, and he found it. Florian
On the
Langman.
turn and then to avoid
He
the
was
bullets
relieved
on
to
the
see a
river.
3. Otherwise, he was in the hole for 60,000.
It's many bullets. Club, spade.
no aces.
Ist das endlich das verdient?
Give me 7,000. Give me 10,000.
I don't know what else to tell you. Just no idea how he can put money in the middle there. Patrick Antonius must be fuming. Florian Langman, so happy to find a card there. He was drawing pretty thin.
So I ended up winning over. This is yours, 10,000. Why you get scared?
Welcome to the new viewers. 100-100 pot, the mid-Omaha is the game. Plenty of money in the middle. Biggest pot so far of the night, 134,000. Won by Patrick, who's now 30,000 in the hole. Leon, he was totally in for 100,000. He did reload quite big. Don't get me wrong, he's been gambling. He's up and down, like a complete roller coaster ride that he has. And he's got out the hole. But I promise you one thing, that 100,000 he's got in front of him on the table is up for grabs, and every player at the table knows it. Okay, we've got a question. Do they pay rake? Nope, it is rake free. Cash Kings Poker is rake free.
Nada good.
So I'm saying a bad play from Antonius. I don't think that's bad play at all from Antonius. He did exactly the right thing. He's flopped a complete wrap with a flush draw. He doesn't want Leon in the pot. And if Leon does call, he's got plenty of outs.
Io non parlo italiano.
No. Pero entiendes nada.
Say what?
Pero entiendes.
The game's just getting started.
That's where it stops.
We started this evening at 7 o'clock. We were on the live stream at 7:30. It's coming up to 1:30 in the morning. We've got about 15 minutes left here. The game will move to the VIP room. Pretty sure this game's going to run through the night, as it always does. And we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 p.m., 100, 200, no limit hold'em. Check out the information, kingspokernews.com. It is in German, but you can just click on the relevant links and you can see the players that we've got lined up for tomorrow.
No, what's your favorite?
The game's not over yet.
Yeah. I have a good accent.
Elegant.
I have good accent.
Yeah, this will be on their Twitch channel to watch the whole time, I believe. Unfortunately, we can't keep the stream going. Players like to take the game off the stream for a while. And Bichon, 3-bet 2,600. Antonius calling, Leon calling, all with the same kind of hands. Hearts for Bichon, diamonds and spades for Patrick, and nothing there for Leon. Just a nuts for Bichon. I'd like to see him check this. Well, if you're going to bet, don't bet too big. 5,000. I just don't really know what you're hoping for here. The flop's ace-7-7, you've got aces. If the player's got a king flush draw, you might get some money from him, but you're not going to get too much. And what you're hoping that Leon's got the flush draw and he can't fold. Patrick's going to tilt it all away. Is Patrick going to make a move? Surely Patrick's not going to tilt here.
So gentlemen, we're going to play last 3 hands in this table, then we're going to continue on 1037 in the high order. Last 3 hands.
Are you flushing?
Ja, wir können einfach, können nicht das Licht, wir müssen dimmen und wir bleiben mal.
I was just wondering if you have an ace.
Sonst wird immer wieder, klappt das wieder nicht. Also das kommt ja immer noch. Wenn ich im Moment noch vielleicht eine Stunde oder so will.
Now for you guys at home,
Da hinten ist immer, ich weiß nicht, alle dann sitzen und
sounds like the volume's cutting out here. It's on. Same two faces to the flop. And Leon aces. One suit flops the nut straight. Patrick's got none of it. Straight in the bin.
Langman, make a straddle, we can make a big cup of last hand.
He doesn't want a big straddle. Bad for the game, correct. They're trying to get him to go 400 so he can go 8, 16, 32. Bichon in. Kings. Ace, King, King 8, double suited. Patrick, Queen Jack 10. Yachman with the Ace, King of Hearts. 10-6 deuce board. It's a wrap for Leon. Nut flush draw for Bichon. Thomas Bichon overpaired the nut flush draw. Patrick's led out here. Just with a pair. Leon surely is going to call, if not raise. And Bichon can't pass. Can't imagine he'll raise though. He's done. Hot. And where Leon called. Made the move. Wow, Patrick's all in. What is going on? I don't think Leon's going to fold. Well, somebody said Patrick won't tilt. Maybe he thought he had to jack a club for this. Leon's called. Patrick's called. Wow. Bichon's in. This is the biggest pot of the night.
Last put hand,
There's a couple of hands to go. For this pot.
Stop the engine.
It's over 100,000.
Top two.
Top two for Patrick. So it was top of my fault. I just said he had a pair of 10s. I didn't even see the 6. I wonder what was going on. Nut flush draw, wrap against top two. You can see the odds on the screen. 183,000. Who's going to take it? They're running it once. Okay, Bichon, he's worked all day for this 30,000, but he's in for 30,000.
I deal once.
One time. 3, 4 or 5. That's not a club for Leon. It's a deuce. It's paired the board. This puts Bichon in a great position. It's Queen of Spades. And Bichon takes the main pot. Patrick will get a bit of a side pot.
You're lucky you know already that
183,000.
Kings is clipped.
That's the biggest pot of the night.
37. I mean, 30,000.
30,700.
Nice ball.
Nice hands, Thomas.
37.
Get 13 on one side.
Cool, huh?
Just like that.
There you go. Your man sat there all day. He was in for 30,000. He took a gamble. Nut flush draw. The stream's about to finish. He stuck it in. He's going to be up a cool 60,000. And there you can see it. Jan Peter. Did I miss a pot?
Okay.
How did he get out of it? Patrick Antonius, 52,000 down. Leon now down.
Rozvadov, Thomas, you have a lot of money now. Rozvadov, let's start. What? It's fair, no? It's fair, no?
Last couple of hands now. Thomas Bichon, our biggest winner at the moment. 64,000. The wheels on the bus came rolling off. Everyone's folding. The nits have locked up. The game's finished. It's been fun. It's been furious. And as promised, there's been action. Patrick calling the 1600 straddle. Same three faces. Leon pots it. Queen Jack 10-6. He doesn't care. He's fuming he didn't hit a 3, 4 or 5. He just got out the hole, found a profit, and now he's 30 grand behind. Nearly 40. Well, Yachman's calling. Antonius is calling. And all we got now is a 13,000 pop pre-flop with 3 action junkies. King Deuce Deuce. He who dares. And I believe the darer will be Mr. Leon himself. Pot. There it is. Read the man like a book. He'll pick up another 17 grand. He doesn't care. I think they might play till the button reaches seat 8. It's normally the same courtesy.
So that match, you can stay here or move on the table upstairs. If you want to play longer, want to continue with like maybe 1 or 2 hours? Yes, I want to. But then I think we should stay here or move or something.
All right, guys.
What would we move?
That is going to be it for the live stream.
Why we need to move?
Oh, we don't need to.
No, I said we should stay here.
Your decision. How you agree?
So you agree to play over here?
Yeah.
Okay, he agrees here. I agree. Leon, what about you?
I have no problem to play
You
anyway.
agree, you agree Thomas?
Just put the normal card. You stop, you don't play.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m.